ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसाम् विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। नत्वा सरस्वतीं देवीं शुद्धां गुण्यां करोम्यहं पाणिनीयप्रवेशाय लघुसिद्धान्तकौमुदीम्। हरि ओम. So we are in the Sakaranta Shabdas. Shakaranta Shabdas are over. Sakaranta Shabdas are also over. Now the Sakaranta, Vidvas Shabda, etc. we have seen. Now Ushanas is the next Shabda. Pums Shabda we have seen. Pumso Sum. By this sutra we had done Asung Adesha. That came in the last, in the place of last letter of this Pums Shabda, it became Pumas, and then further it was declared. Now this Pums Shabda is over. After that, Ushanas Shabda is taken. Ushanas Shabda had already come when we were seeing the sutra Rodushanas Purudamso Neha Sancha. When we had seen Rukaranta Shabda, for Rukaranta Shabda, this Anang Adesha comes in the Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan. And then after bringing that Anang, that An remains, and then Upadha becomes Dirgha, then Sakara and Nakara disappears, and we get Akaranta form. Like that, we get Karta, Bhokta, these forms. All these are Rukaranta Shabdas, and then after getting Anang, these types of forms we get. Among those Shabdas, this one Shabda was Ushanas. Ushanas is Devaguru, Shukracharya. This Ushanas Shabda also gets Anang Adesha by this sutra only. Direct Shabda is mentioned here. Rut, that is Rukaranta. Ushanas, that is Ushanas Shabda. Purudamsas is Purudamsas Shabda. And Anehas is Anehas Shabda. These are the Shabdas. All these three Shabdas and Rukaranta Shabdas will get Anang Adesha. That is the meaning. In the Prathama, Asambuddhi Prathama Ekavachana. These will come. Anang Adesha will come. Ushanas Shabda we have already taken. Yes, Swamiji?
Nothing.
Did we start Ushanas Shabda?
No.
No. Okay. We will start. Ushanas. Sakar will be replaced by Anang by Rudushanas Purudamso Neha Sancha. This is the Vritti. Mrudantanam Ushanas Adinam Cha Anang Sat Asambuddhi. So Asambuddhi Su, that is what we have to remember. So Asambuddhi Su is there. This Vikalpa is going to come for this Ushanas Shabda by Vartika. So that's why we need to remember that only for some Asambuddhi Su, when there will be two Su. One which will come for normal Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachana, and second Su which will come for Sambodhana Ekvachana. Sambodhana Ekvachana is named as Sambuddhi. So Asambuddhi Su is required. When that is there, that time Anang Adesha happens to the last Sakara of that Ushana Shabda. We get Ushana Anang Sa. Ushana A. This Ushana, this is what the situation we get. Ushana An. Now, Nakarottaravarti Akara of this Ushana Shabda, Nakarottaravarti Akara and An Akara, between them, this Pararupa takes place by Atogunis. Both of these Akaras will disappear and we will get single Akara. Again, we will get Ushanan Sa. This is what we get. Ushanan Sa. Now, this Ushanan Sa in this situation, the Upadha Akara of Ushanan upadha akara becomes dirgha by sutra sarvanama sthane cha sambuddho. Asambuddhi vachaka, this asambuddhi su is there. That time this upadha akara becomes dirgha and we get ushanan turning into ushanan. Ushanan sa. Sakara disappears by halnyabhyo dirghat suti se pruktam hal. Nakara disappears by nalopa pratipadikantasya and we get ushana form. Same prakriya happens for this anehas also, purudamsas also. Now ushana, this is what form we have got. After that, this simple we have to just connect them. Usha nas dhana au. Ushana sau. Ushanas dhana jas. Ushanasaha. Ushanas dhana am. Ushanasam. Ushanas dhana out. Ushanasau. Ushanas dhanashas. Ushanasaha. Ushanas dhanata. Ushanasa. Ushanas dhanabhyam. Here the prakriya will change. So till now it was simply getting connected because all these pratyas were ajadi. Now this haladi pratyay has come. Haladi pratyay and it is asarvanama sthana saudnyaka. And it is not sarvanama sthana saudnyaka. Therefore, it will get pada saudnya. Ushanas is having pada saudnya. Padanta sakara is there. Sakara will turn into ru by ru by sutra. Tasayusharu. Usha na ru. This Chandrabindu I am not able to put there. So consider it as that Anunasika Ukara is there after that Refa. And Bham is there. Sutra we have applied. Sa Sajutro Ru. Like that. Ru we have done. Now this Ru will be replaced because this is at the end of Pada. And before that Ru, there is Akara. And after this Ru, there is Hal letter, not Hal. Mrudu Vyanjana is there. In this situation, this one sutra will be applied. We had seen this Atororo Plutada Plute and then Hashicha. Hash Sutra. Hashicha Sutra was there, which came after Atororo Plutada. Atororo Plutada Plute. Atororo Plutada Plute is the sutra which is prior to this. 6-1-1. The Ru, which is or which has come after Akar. And after that Ru, again there is Akar. Then Ru turns into U. This is the meaning of this sutra. So aplutat akarat, aplute akare pare, roho sthane uhu syat. This is what the meaning comes out. So requirement for this sutra is akara, dhana akara, akara. Then after that akara, there is ru, and then there is akara. So akarat paratah ruhu asti. So this ru, which is preceded by akara, followed by akara, then this ru will be replaced by u. So answer will be for this u, This is what we will get. And in next step, we get and u getting replaced by guna. We get O. Guna Sandhi takes place. And then further, one more sutra takes place and akara disappears. By sutra, I will give this symbol for that akara. There is one sutra with which Purva Rupa takes place. Maybe whenever sutra you will remember that I mentioned. Till that we will move. Now this was the sutra. Atorora Plutada Plute works for this. Generally, Prathamodhyaya, this Sosti, Ramosti, these are the example. Prathamodhyaya is common. Dvitiyodhyaya, Tritiyodhyaya, Panchamodhyaya. Panchamaha Adhyaya, this Ru turns into Ukara and then Guna takes place and then Purva Rupa takes place. This sandhis happen. This sandhi is also applied, means this Ukara comes in the place of Ru, even in this situation. What Akara is there and then Ru is there and then there is Hash Pratyahara Varna. Hash Pratyahara Varna are Ya, Ha, Ya, Vara, La, Yamangana, Na, Jaba, Jaba, Gadadha, Jaba, Gadadha. These letters, that is soft consonants. All soft consonants, whenever they are there in front of that Ru, which is preceded by Akara, that Ru turns into Ukara. This is what the meaning comes out. Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, La, Ya, Ma.
Padanta dati.
Huh?
The sutra is Engaha Padanta dati.
Enga Padanta. Padantat Engaha Atipare Puru Rupamekadeshasya. Correct. Sutra is Enga Padanta dati. Ha, 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 Ja, Ba, Ga, Da, Da. These are the letters. These all are soft consonants. They are considered as soft consonants. In this situation also, what we get? A, Ukara plus Hash. Further, next step, this Akara and Ukara Guna Sandhi takes place. What is the sutra? Hashicha. Hashicha is the sutra. Aplutat atah parasya roho, that is Ru. Ukarena sah refasya grahanam ruhu iti kritam. Now that is put in the Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti Vibhakti becomes roho. Tasya roho sthane kim syat? Uhu syat. Tasya roho sthane uhu syat, and we get Ukara in the place of that. And then Adguna Sutra is applied. Now here in this situation, Ushanas Dhyam, Ushanas was having Padasavgnya. And therefore, this we could apply this sutra. Atorora Plutada Plute. And the Hashicha Sutra we could apply. That Sakara turned into Ru, Ru turned into Ukara, will turn into Ukara by this Sutra, Hashicha Sutra. So we will get Ushana U Bhyam. Ushana U Bhyam. Sutra we will apply.
Shicha.
Hashicha. Now, next will be Ushana U Bhyam. Ushana. Sutra will be
Adguna.
Adguna. Form is ready. Ushano Bhyam. Same prakriya will be here for Pratyaya Bhakti Ekvachan also. Ushanas is, what will be the prakriya? Asarusho. Then Sutra.
Asajushoruhu.
No,
Ashicha.
so we applied.
Ashicha.
Ashicha. Then Adgunaha. Tasarushoruhu Karavasanarusarjaniyah. Oshanobihi. Oshanas. Ne. Just we have to connect. Oshana. Dhyan. First, Sakara will turn into Sakara will turn into Shana Ru Bhyam. Sutra is Tasarushoruhu. Then Ru will turn into Ukara. Sutra Hashicha. Then Akara Ukara will be replaced by Okara by Sutra Adgunaha. Form is ready. Ushanobhya. Usha Nas Dhana Bhya. Yes. Ushanobhya Yatha Purvam. No different, same prakriya will be there. Ushanas Dhana Nasi Ushanasaha. Usha Nas Dhanabhyam. Again, what will be the prakriya? Your voice is very low, Jimmy. I can't even hear. Miss, I have to guess and I have to.
Am I audible now?
Little bit. Ru will turn into Ukara. Then Yam Sutra is.
Ashicha.
Then Avu will be replaced by Ukara. Sutra
Adgunaha.
Gunaha. Form is ready. Ushanobhyam. Ushana. Yes. Ushanobhya. Same prakriya. First Sasarushoruhu Ru. Hashicha. Ru will turn into Ukara. And then Ukara and Akara. Both of them will be replaced by Ukara, that is Guna. Prakriya is same. Yatha Purvam. Ushanas. Dhananas. Ushanasaha. Ushanas. Dhana Os. Ushanasoho. Ushanas. Dhana Am. Ushanasa. Ushanas. Dhana Ni. Ushanasi. Ushanas. Dhana Os. Ushanasoho. Ushanas. Dhana Sup. What will happen here? Here, different prakriya is there. First,
Sakara will change into Rukara.
Sakara will be replaced by Ru. Ushana Ru. Sutra is Pasaruhoru. Ushana. Here, this Repa is there. Now, this Atoru, sorry, Hashicha Sutra will not be applicable because Hashicha, Hash Pratyahara contains only up to the, ha, starting from ha up to the. So, Sakara is excluded. Sakara is not included in it. So, Atorora, sorry, this Hashicha Sutra is not applicable here. So, Ushanaru Su here, Ukara, which is the Refottaravarti Ukara, that will disappear. R. Sutra is Upadeshe Jangnasika It and Tasya Lopaha. Ushanar Su. Now, Refa is getting followed by the, that is Khar Pratyahara later. So, Refa will turn into Visarga. Okay. By Sutra.
Paravasanayor Visarjana.
This. Haryavasane च परे Refasya Visarjaniyah Syat Padante. There is one more sutra. That is this next sutra. Rosupi. Okay. Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya. Both of these sutras are doing this Visarga Vidhana only. Both of these sutras are telling that let the Refa turn into Visarga. This is the common karya given by both the sutras. Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya is saying that in general, Refa will turn into Visarga. This is the meaning. It is not discriminating. What type of Refa? Nothing. No specific mentioned here. The sutra does not mention anything specific. Next sutra, Rosupi. This sutra says, if at all, there is su, there is sakara of supratyaya. If at all, there is sakara of supratyaya, sup, that is saptami vibhakti bahuvachana pratyaya. If at all, there is sup, saptami vibhakti bahuvachana pratyaya is there in front of refa, and you wish to turn that refa into visarga, then let that refa be of ru. What is the meaning of this sutra? If this sakara is of sup, the saptami vibhakti bahuvachana pratyaya, and there is refa before it, you wish to, or you have to turn that refa into visarga, then turn only that refa into visarga which is of ru, which belongs to ru, or which has come from the ru adesha. So there are two types of refa. I think we had discussed there are different types of refa. So one refa which is like this refa, which came in the form of ru adesha. Like Maharishi Panini could have brought just simple rakara also, but Maharishi Panini brought it along with the u, that is nasal ukara. That anubandha was given to this refa. Sometimes Maharishi Panini will just give the refa adesha, direct, simple refa adesha is also. And sometimes refa will be there by default. So here, this refa has come in the form of ru. So this refa is of ru. How will we say? This refa is of ru. And now there are three different types of refas. If these three different types of refa, I'll write here, ru refa, just simple refa, which has come as a adesha, but it came in the normal refa only, and then simple refa is also there. Means by default it is refa. One which has come as adesha, but has come in the refa, just rakara format. and the another refa which has come as adesha but in the form of ru along with ukar. Now, if these three of them are getting followed by supratyaya, then everywhere now the situation, this refa I will write this refa shabda I am removing for understanding. Three of these are refa. First one is ru refa and next two are other refa. One is by default, one is has come in the form of adesha but in the refa form only. Now, Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya is the sutra what we will apply. Khari avasthane pare refasya visarjaniya. So all three of them are supposed to turn into visarga, but now Ros Supi restricts the application of this Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya sutra. It says, if at all there is sup in front of refa and you are about to turn that refa into visarga, then turn only that refa into visarga which is of ru. So only the first ra which is of ru will turn into visarga and we will get answer visarga dhana su. Rest of these will turn into like this. Su. Visarga and su. Here it will remain refa as refa. Here it will remain again refa as refa. In the context of refa, sa does not remain sa, it becomes sha, murdhanya sha, because this adesha pratyayo in kubhyam in includes refa also. That's why sakara turns into shakara and we get rufu rufu, these forms. But in the case of this first where it has turned into visarga, there that sakara remains sakara. So in these three cases, refa as per the Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya was supposed to turn into visarga, but Ros Supi restricts the application of that sutra and it says that if at all refa is going to turn into visarga while supratyay being there in front of it, then let that refa only turn into visarga which is belonging to ru adesha and not any other refa. That's how we hear ushanar su. In this case, the refa is belonging to ru. It is of ru. Sasajusho ru, by that sutra, we had turned sakara into ru. And now ukara has disappeared, so refa has remained. Now this refa belongs to ru. That's why here this refa will turn into visarga. This is clear? Up to this is clear?
Yes.
Ushanar su has turned into Ushanah su. One more sutra will be applicable. Sutra is now visarga is there, sa is there. Ushanah will turn into Ushanas. By sutra Visarjaniyasya. This is the sutra which turns Visarga into Sakara, Khari Pariyasati. But again, for this sutra, there is Vikalpa. So actually, we are supposed to apply the next sutra only. So what is that Vikalpa sutra? Here there is Vashari. वाशरी is the sutra. शरि परे विसर्जनीयस्य विसर्जनीयः वा विकल्पेन भवेत्. So from khar again shar is separated. वा शरि. शरि परे सति विसर्जनीयस्य विसर्जनीयः एव, or the meaning will come out. शरि परे सति विसर्जनीयस्य विसर्जनीयः एव भवति अथवा विसर्जनीयस्य सकारः वा भवति. So these two are the forms. We will get two forms. Usha nasu and Usha nasu. Two forms. Both
There
the
is no
forms.
visarga after shari.
Oh, sorry. Wash. Shar. This. सप्तमी भक्ति एक वचन शर प्रत्याहार is declined. Now these forms are clear.
Go a little up on the screen. Ushanar before that.
Ushanar, More?
No, this is enough. Okay.
Now suppose if shar we had taken to decline, shar dhana sup, saptami vibhakti bahuvachan. Shar, now this refa will not turn into visarga and will not turn into sakara further. The refa will remain refa only because this shar refa is not ru refa. So we will get saptami vibhakti bahuvachan of shar pratyahara or shar shabda sharshu. Now,
What
next.
is the role of Visarjaniyasya Saha? Because Visarga is there from the previous sutra. And then we can directly apply Vashari and you will get Ushanas Su. Already we have Ushanaha Su, right? Ushana Su. And now you apply Vashari, then you get Ushanas Su. What is the where is the place for Visarjaniyasya Saha?
Vashari sutra is saying va. Kim va? For what this vikalpa is being given by this sutra? Visarjaniyasya saha shari va syat. This is how the meaning gets completed. Visarjaniyasya khari saha syat or Visarjaniyasya khari sakarah syat. Visarjaniyasya shari vikalpena sakarah syat. This is what the meaning is there. Vashari is not turning this visarga into sakara or into visarga. It is just giving the vikalpa to the earlier sutra. The application of Kharavasana Visarjaniyah, Visarjaniyasya saha is being made optional by Vashari Sutra. Actually, this sakara is brought by Visarjaniyasya saha Sutra and Kharavasana Visarjaniyah, Visarga is brought by Kharavasana Visarjaniya Sutra. So Visarga is brought by Kharavasana Visarjaniya, Sakara is brought by this Visarjaniyasya saha Sutra. Both the forms are siddha by these two sutras only. Just the Visarjaniyasya saha is made optional by Vashari Sutra. Actual karya is done by these two sutras only.
Okay, Ji.
It is clear?
Somewhat. I'll think about it.
No, what he means is Visarjaniyasya saha and Vashari, they are not. Vashari is only a vikalpa of the previous one. So unless the previous one is there, Vashari will not come. How you cannot just say Vashari.
Yes.
So that is why Vashari comes only after Visarjaniya. That's why in that Ushanaha Su, then Ushanas Su, right? Go up.
Yes. Yes.
Ushanaha Su, Ushanas Su, then Vashari will make it Ushanaha. So because Vikalpena. So it has to go through that process. You can't just skip because the previous one and the later one, they match. So why do you need the middle one? So without the middle one, you cannot come to the next one.
Yes, Swamiji. Thank you. Om Swami.
This is 34th sutra and this is 36th sutra. विसर्जनीयस्य सह स्यात् शरि विकल्पेन स्यात्. Otherwise, if Vashari is not brought, then either of them only will be Siddha. That is, only Sakara Rupa will be Siddha. Visarga form will not get if we don't bring the Vashari Sutra.
Ji. Om.
Ushanassu, Ushanassu, Ushanassu. These two forms will get. Now we will move to the next, that is Sambodhana Ekvachana. Okay. Ushanas Su. Again, now Rudushanas Puru, for Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachana, we had applied Rudushanas Purudamso Neha, Rudushanas Purudamso Neha Sancha Sutra. Esham Shabdanam Anang Adeshah Syat. Anang iti Antadeshah Syat. So, Antyasya Rukarasya, Rukaranta Shabdanam Rukarasya Sthane, Ushanas Purudamsas Anehas iti Trayanam Shabdanam Antya Sakarasya Sthane Anang Adeshah Bhavati. So, Ushanas had become Ushanan, Ushana, An, Su. This is what we had got. And then Ato Gune, by this Akara we had removed and we had got Ushanan Su. Yes, Swamiji? Ushanan. For Prathama Vibhakti, we had got Ushana. Sa was replaced by Anang and Su. Further, we got U, Shan, Akar we separated. An is there. Su is there. Anang, An remains. Between this Akara, Guna Sandhi takes place. Ushan. Sorry, not Guna. Pururupa. So, Pararupa takes place. Ato Guna. Ushana, sorry, Ushanan. This is what we get. And then we had applied Sarvanama Sthane Cha Sambuddho. A Sambuddhi Stu Pratyaya Pare Sati. This Nantasya Upadhaya Dirgha Syat. That's how Upadha had become Dirgha and we had got Ushanansu. Sakara disappeared by Halnya Bidirgha Suti Sapruktam Hal. Nakara disappeared by Nalopa Pratipadikantasya and we got Ushana form. Okay. Now, this Rudushanas Purudamso Neha Sancha Sutra gives this Anang Adesha, and now when Vartika is coming, Vartika says that bring this Anang Adesha optionally in the case of Sambuddhi. Anang Adesha was given only while Su, that is Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachana Pratyaya being there in front of Ushana Shabda, Asambuddhi Su. Now in the Sambuddhi, let it come optionally for Ushanas Shabda. Only for Ushanas Shabda. Let this Anang even come in the Sambodhi, that is Sambodhana Ekvachana Pratyasu, optionally. That is the meaning of Vartika. Okay, this is a part, half part of this Vartika. By that sutra, same this prakriya will happen. Ushanas Dhanasu Sakara will be replaced by Anang and we will get Ushana, Anang, Su, and we will get Ushan, An, Akara, Akara again will disappear. We will get Pururupa, Pararupa, Ushanan, Su. This is what we will get. Cool. Up to this, Prakriya will happen with that half Vartika. Okay. The meaning of that Vartika is, let this Anang come optionally while Sambuddhi Su being there in front of Ushana Shabda. Here, Ushanan Su, this is what has happened. Ushanan, Takara will disappear. By Sutra, now, one is Nalopa Pratipadikantasya Sutra will be applicable and Nakara will disappear. Ushana, Nakara will disappear. Sutra is form is ready. Ushana. Because it is of Sambuddhi, Sambodhana. He Ushana. This is one form. This is clear? Yes, simple. We have to bring Anang Adesha. Sakara disappears, Nakara disappears, and Ushanan happens. In order to make that Upadha Akara Dirgha, we had applied Sutra Sarvanamasthane Cha Sambuddhav. Sarvanamasthane Cha Sambuddhav Sutra says Asambuddhi Sarvana. The requirement for that Asambuddhi Sarvanamasthane Sau Pare Sati Upadhayaha Akarasya or Upadhayaha Dirghasya. That is the meaning. Now this is, we have Su, we have Nakaranta form, we have Su, but it is Sambuddhi Su. Therefore, this Upadha Akar will not become Dirgha. That will remain as it is. For Asambuddhi Su, it had become Dirgha with this Sutra only, and we had got Ushanan Su. Here it will not become because it is Sambuddhi Su. Therefore, Ushanan Su only will remain. Sa will disappear, Na will disappear, and we will get Ushana. He Ushana. This is one form. Now, need to go to Vartik. Nakara will not disappear. That is this. Asya Sambuddhav Va Anang. This much part we have seen. Asya Sambuddhav Va Anang. We did Vikalpena Anang, and then we made this Nakara to disappear, and we got He Ushana form. Half of the Vartika is saying, next half of that Vartika is saying, Nalopahacha Va Vachaha. The Nakara Lopa, which comes by Nalopa Pratipadikantasya, may that Nakara Lopa also happen optionally. So one, we will bring Anang Vikalpena. And second, after having brought that Anang Vikalpena, that Anang Wala form, that the form with Anang Adesha, that Nakara Lopa also will happen in that Anang Adesha form. Nakara Lopa also will happen Vikalpena. So Ushanan Nakara will disappear. Ushanan Nakara will not disappear. That Sambuddhi Su will disappear, and we will get Ushanan Su was there. Ushanan Su, Ushanan Su. Ushanan Su, Sakara will disappear. Ushanan Su, Sakara will disappear. We will get Ushanan, Ushanan. In one case, Ushanan, Nakara will disappear by Nalopa Pratipadikantasya, and we will get He Ushana. In another case, Ushanan, Nakara will not disappear. Vikalpen Nalopahasyat iti vacham, Vartika says. So, He Ushanan, this is what we get another form. Say, He Ushana, He Ushanan. Clear?
Yes, Ji.
Now, Anang Adesha is supposed to happen Vikalpena. He Ushana and He Ushanan, these two forms we will get when Anang Adesha comes. When it comes. When it does not come, then what? Then Ushanas remains Ushanas only. Ushanas Dhanasu. Ushanas Sa. Ushanas Sa disappears by Halyabdho Dirgat Suti se Pruktam Hal. Ushanas is having now Pada Saudnya. Ushanas Sakara will be replaced by Ru. By Sutra? Sasajushoruhu. And that Refa of Ru will turn into Visarga. By Sutra?
Pavasani.
No.
Karavasani.
Karavasani. Avasane pare sati. Api Refasya Visarjaniya Syat. And we will get He Ushanar turning into He Ushana. He Ushanaha. So this will be the third form. He Ushana, He Ushanan, He Ushanaha. Third form. Just Ushanas turning into Ushanaha. So He Ushana, He Ushanan, He Ushanaha. The third form we will type here. This was one. He Ushanan Nalopascha Va Vacha. This is the half part of that Vartika. And Nakara Anang was brought by Sutra and by Vartika only. Asya Anang Vasyat. अस्य संबुद्ध वात. Vanan. Then Nalopah Prativ, sorry. Nalopascha Vavacha. There is again half part of that Vartik. Nalopascha Vavacha. When this Anang will not happen, Ushanas Sa is there. So Sa Ushanas Anyabhyo Dirghat Sutisuptam Hal. Then Ushanas Sakara will turn into Visarga. Ye Ushanaha. Sutra is Karavasana Sasayushoruhu Karavasana Visarjaniya. Sakara turns into first Refa, Refa turns into Visarga. So thus we get three forms. One, He Ushana. Second, He Ushanan. And third, He Ushanaha. Clear? Sambodhana is clear? Ekvachana?
Yes, Ji.
Vivachana and Bahuvachana is simple. Ushanas. Then Au. He Ushanasau. Ushanas. Dhana. Just He Usha Asaha. No confusion. Ushanas Shabda gets over here. Shabda is clear?
Yes, Ji.
Is we have come up to this. This much part is over. Asya sambuddhava anang nalopaschava vachah vartikam. Then he ushana, he ushanan, he ushana, he ushanasa, he ushanobhyam, ushanasu. Sorry, he ushanasav, he ushanasah. Then ushanobhyam, 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 ushanobhi, ushanobhya, ushanobhya. This ushanasu, saptami bhakti bahuvachan. That's it. Ushanas shabda gets over. In that Rudushanas Purudamso Neha Sancha, this next shabda in this current sutra, it is given Anehas. So Rudushanas Anas Purudamsas shabda is there. Purudamsas, that is Marjara, Billy, cat. Purudamsas. This again Sakara will be replaced by Anang Purudamsanang Purudamsan Purudamsan. Purudamsansa, Sakar will disappear, Nakar will disappear, and Purudamsa. Purudamsa, Purudamsasau, Purudamsasaha, Purudamsasam, Purudamsasau, Purudamsasaha, Purudamsa. Purudamso Bhyam, Purudamso Bhi, Purudamsase, Purudamso Bhyam, Purudamso Bhya, Purudamsasaha, Purudamso Bhyam, Purudamso Bhya, Purudamsasaha, Purudamsasoho, Purudamsasam, Purudamsasi, Purudamsasoho, Purudamsasu, Purudamsasu. Then He Purudamsaha, He Purudamsasav, He Purudamsasa. Sambodhana, Sambuddhi Ekavachan, that is Sambuddhi Pratyaya. This Anang is only told or is supposed to be brought only for this Ushanas Shabda, not for Purudamsas, not for this Anehas, Vedhas, whatever the rest of the Shabdas will be there. This Anang will happen only for Ushanas in Sambodhana, that by Vikalpa. Other Shabdas they will not get. So Ushanas Dhanasu, Purudamsas Dhanasu. For Purudamsas Dhanasu, Prakriya will be like Purudamsas Dhanasu. This is Sambodhana. Purudamsa. So will disappear by
Halgya
the ending Sakar will turn into Ru by Sutra.
Sasajushoruhu.
Then Repo will turn into Visarga.
Karavasanayor Visarjaniyaha.
He Purudamsaha. He Purudamsaha. He Purudamsasav, He Purudamsasaha. This is Dvivachana and Bahuvachana. No Prakriya. For Haladi Pratyayas, this ending Sakara will turn into Ru by Sasayusho Ruhu. Ru will turn into Ukara by Hashicha. And then between Akara, Ukara, Adguna, Gunasandhi will take place and we will get Purudamso Bhyam. Purudamsas Dhanabhyam. Purudamso Bhyam. Rest of the Shabdas are same as it is, no change. Next Shabda is Anehas. Anehas is taken by Granthakara. Again, Prakriya will be like this. For Anehas Shabda only will type. I have typed. Anehas Dhanasu. Ane Ha Anang by sutra.
Vidushanas Purutamso Nedasam.
Shanas Guru Tamso Nehasancha. Then we will get Aneha. Aneha An. Aneha. Akara is there, Akara is there, Na is there. So between Akara, Akara, Sandhi will take place.
Atogune.
Atogune, Pararupa will take place. Anehan. Dhanasa is there. Now what will happen here?
Akara Dirgha. Upada Dirgha.
Sutra is
सर्वनामस्थाने च सम्बन्धः.
सर्वनामस्थाने च सम्बुद्धः.
सर्वनामस्थाने च सम्बुद्धौ. नान्तस्य उपधाया दीर्घस्य. Nakaranta shabda upadha will become dirgha when there is asambuddhi su pratyay in front of it. Here it is nakaranta shabda and there is asambuddhi su pratyay is there in front of it. Therefore upadha becomes dirgha. Anehan. This is what we get. Sakara disappears. I will write for clarity. Nantasya upadhayaha dirgha sya asambuddhau. So, next will be
Sakara Lopa. Halgyabhyo Dirghachati Sabrutam Hal.
next
Nakara Lopa.
hmm?
No Lopa Pratipadik.
प्रातिपदिकान्तः.
Lopa pratipadikantasya. I'm ready. Neha. Anehas. Au anehasau. Anehas. Just anehasaha. Anehas. Anehasam. Anehasau. Anehasah. Anehasa. Nothing. Just all ajadi pratyas. We are just supposed to connect. No any other prakriya. Anehas. Dhana. Dhyam. Now here anehas is having pada saudhnya. Sakara will turn into ru by sutra. Aneharu. Sutra is
Sasajushoruhu.
Sasayushoruhu. Then ru will turn into
Ukara.
Ara by sutra.
Ashicha.
Then next now will take place by Adgunaha. Form is ready. Anehobhyam. All these bhyam, 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 bhis, bhyas, bhyas, everywhere. This ru turned into ukara, adgunaha, and then anehobhyam, 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 anehobhi, anehobhya, anehobhya. Then this rest of the pratyas are ajadi. Ngasi, ngas, nge, ngasi, ngas, ngas, ni, os, am. Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachan. Everywhere there. Anehassu, anehassu. Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachana form. There, this Visarjaniyasya saha Vashari. These two sutras will come. Once that Padanta Sakara turns into Ru turns into Visarga, Visarga turns into sakara. Again, that remains into visarga form by sutra vashari. And then we get anehassu, these two forms. Sambodhana ekvachana, anehas dhanasa, sakara will disappear. Anang adesha will not happen. After sakara disappears, anehas remains. Sakara also, this ending sakara turns into refa turns into visarga, and we get he anehaha, he anehaso, he anehasa. No any other change in. Is anehas shabda clear?
Yes, Ji.
Should we stop here, Swamiji?
Yes.
We'll do Shanti Patha. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Hari Om Swamiji.
Oh.
Om